Today we will be delving into the topic of 10 foods that individuals over the age of 60 should refrain from consuming. If you aspire to maintain good health as you age, it is crucial to recognize that food serves as medicine. While we may be familiar with this concept, resisting the allure of delectable dishes is not always effortless. However, if you seek a means to safeguard your well-being and evade common age-related ailments such as heart disease, hypertension, and diabetes, it might be time to consider abstaining from certain foods. In this video, we will explore 10 particular food items that can prove detrimental to the health and vitality of individuals above the age of 60. Number 1. White rice. Rice often gets dubbed a healthy whole grain, but white rice is anything but good for you after 60. According to research by Dr. Michael Greger, author of How Not to Die, white rice has an extremely high glycemic index. This means it spikes your blood sugar even faster than pure sugar. But wait, you might say, isn't rice a staple in so many diets? Consuming all those quickly digesting carbs is like putting your pancreas through the ringer, trying to produce enough insulin to level out your blood glucose. Over time, this can burn out your insulin-producing cells, paving the way for diabetes. Not to mention, excess blood sugar causes inflammation linked to everything from heart disease to cancer. So what's a rice lover to do? Swap refined white rice for nutritious brown, black, or red rice varieties. The fiber helps slow digestion, meaning your body absorbs the carbohydrates slowly, instead of all at once. Even better, try mixing cauliflower rice with the whole grain kind. Adding veggies amps nutrients without overdoing the carbs. But that's not all. Wait until you hear about our next food, a beloved breakfast item that might be doing more harm than good. Number 2. Bacon. Bacon is unfortunately among the list of foods to avoid after age 60. While crispy bacon is undeniably delicious, here's something you might not know. The high levels of sodium and saturated fats in just a couple of strips can cause issues. According to nutritionists at the Mayo Clinic, eating processed meats like bacon, sausage, and deli meats increases your risk for heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. That's because of all the preservatives used to keep these meats shelf-stable. As we get older, our bodies have a more challenging time metabolizing sodium and fat, meaning these ingredients get deposited straight into our arteries. Now, don't worry, I'm not saying you can never have bacon again after 60, but nutrition experts, including those at the American Heart Association, recommend limiting processed red meat to no more than 1 to 2 servings per week. Instead, here's a healthier alternative. Boost heart health by swapping in turkey bacon or chicken sausage. You'll slash calories, sodium, and fat while enjoying a warm, savory breakfast. Number 3. Soda. This fizzy temptation is not just a sugar bomb, but also a concoction that can be detrimental to your health, especially after 60. According to the American Diabetes Association, regular consumption of sugary drinks like soda is linked to a higher risk of type 2 diabetes and obesity. These are significant concerns as we age, with our metabolism slowing down and our bodies becoming more sensitive to sugar. But here's something intriguing. Have you ever thought about how much sugar is in one can of soda? It's often more than the recommended daily amount. Let's put this into perspective. It's not just the sugar. Sodas are also high in phosphates, which can lead to weaker bones, a severe issue for the elderly who are already prone to fractures and osteoporosis. Dr. Greger advises against consuming phosphoric acid, commonly found in sodas, as it can leach calcium from our bones. The bottom line is that while soda may offer a momentary sweet escape, it's important to consider its long-term effects can compromise your health journey. Here's a healthier option. Opting for healthier drinks like water infused with fruits or herbal teas can be a refreshing and beneficial change. How do you plan to curb your soda consumption? Or what healthier alternatives do you prefer? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Number 4. Whiskey. Nothing seems to take the edge off like an old-fashioned Manhattan after a long day. But before you mix up that next whiskey drink, listen to this important information. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, drinking alcohol, especially liquor, takes more of a toll on our bodies as we age. See, our livers and kidneys already operate more sluggishly by the time we hit 60. Adding in nightly liquor overwhelms these detox organs. Over years of heavy drinking, toxins accumulate, raising cancer risk along with fatty liver disease. Not to mention, liquor interacts poorly with many common medications older adults take, including blood thinners and blood pressure meds. I get it. Completely cutting out cocktails seems harsh. So here's a more balanced approach. Instead of going cold turkey, try limiting liquor to special occasions only. Fill up on mocktails or antioxidant-rich drinks like tart cherry juice with seltzer on most nights instead. Adding in more alcohol-free days keeps vital organs happy, while still letting you sip a well-deserved whiskey from time to time. Number 5. Pepperoni. Now let's turn our attention to pepperoni. It might be a favorite pizza topping, but it's not a friend to your health, especially after 60. Here's why. Like other processed meats, pepperoni is packed with unhealthy saturated fats and sodium. Dr. Michael Greger warns that these elements are linked to increased risks of heart disease and high blood pressure, major concerns for those in their golden years. Moreover, pepperoni contains nitrates and nitrites, often used as preservatives in processed meats. This is crucial. Dr. Greger points out that these substances can form harmful compounds in our bodies, potentially leading to an increased risk of certain cancers. Now, I'm not saying to cut out pizza night completely after turning 60, but here's a healthy twist. Just opt for veggie or margarita pies to avoid the health pitfalls of processed meats. Trust me, I actually think you'll grow to love the fresh taste of basil, tomatoes, and melty cheese once your taste buds adapt. So, take note. You're taking a significant step towards a longer, healthier life by saying no to pepperoni and yes to healthier choices. And keep listening, because if you love comfort food, you won't want to miss our next topic. We're discussing a popular side dish that might need a healthy makeover. Number 6. French fries. Kicking French fries to the curb may be the most challenging swap yet, but diner-style spuds are one of the unhealthiest foods you can eat after 60. But here's the twist. It's not about the potatoes themselves. It's the combination of high frying heat and unhealthy oils. According to Dr. Michael Greger, the extremely high temperatures turn cooking oil into artery-clogging trans fats. Heating also creates advanced glycation end products, proteins that increase inflammation. Let's break this down. This 1-2 punch damages delicate heart vessels, speeding plaque buildup. Not to mention, the sizable serving diverts calories from truly nutrient-dense foods. There are many ways you can eat healthy potatoes. This may sound ironic, but hear me out. Potatoes can help maintain healthy blood sugar when prepared the right way. Instead of frying, try oven roasting potato wedges using heart-healthy olive oil and spices. You still get that crispy, savory satisfaction without all the health pitfalls. Or here's another great swap. Swap fries for a baked sweet potato a few times a week. Trust me, loading it up with veggies, salsa, and even chili makes for an incredibly satisfying meal. Number 7. Corned beef. This food item presents significant health concerns for those over 60. Corned beef, a type of processed meat, is high in both sodium and saturated fats. But before you bite into that next Reuben sandwich, consider this. Processed deli meats like corned beef put you at higher risk for heart disease and certain cancers as you age. According to Dr. Michael Greger, meats cured using nitrate preservatives can damage DNA cell mutation after being cooked under high heat. And even without charring, nitrites get converted into carcinogenic compounds inside the digestive tract. On top of that, corned beef's high saturated fat and sodium load already taxed organs as we age. Here's the good news. You don't have to forfeit nourishing cabbage stews and sandwiches after 60. Try using lower sodium, nitrate-free turkey or tofu in place of corned beef for that satisfying savory flavor without the health risks. Or better yet, cook down cabbage into potassium-rich soups and stir fries bulked up with nutrient-dense mushrooms, barley and beans. Imagine this. You'll get plenty of bone-building nutrition without any sketchy preservatives or heavy proteins dragging you down. Number 8. White bread. After years of grabbing sandwich slices on autopilot, going without fluffy white bread feels next to impossible. But here's the catch. Refined grains like white bread are nutritional nightmares for the 60-plus crowd. According to leading researchers like Dr. David Katz, head of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, stripping away the wheat germ and bran strips bread of nearly all its nutrients. What little remains gets quickly converted into blood sugar once eaten. This rapid spike and crash keeps you hungry while promoting insulin resistance, the last thing your pancreas needs. Not to mention, The additives added to prolong shelf life can exacerbate digestive issues common among older adults. You don't have to give up bread. In fact, fiber-rich whole grain loaves actually help stabilize blood sugar and keep you regular. The Mayo Clinic recommends buying bread with at least 3 grams of dietary fiber per slice. Even better, try sprouted grain bread packed with extra protein and healthy probiotics that aid digestion. With some simple swaps, you can still enjoy sandwiches without sabotaging your health. Have you switched from white to whole grain bread, or are you considering it? Share your favorite healthy bread options or any challenges you've faced in making this switch in the comments. Number 9. Canned soup. Canned soup seems like an easy shortcut for cozy lunches or cold weather nights. But hold on a second. Before grabbing another can off the shelf, check that ingredient list carefully. Commercial soups tend to be loaded with belly-bloating sodium, inflammatory oils, and artery-clogging preservatives. In his How Not to Die cookbook, Dr. Michael Greger said that a single serving of canned soup can contain your recommended daily sodium intake, not to mention harmful phosphates used as thickeners that leach calcium from bones as we age. Now don't worry, I'm not saying all soup is off the table once you turn 60. Here's a healthier approach. Try making big batches of veggie-packed soups from scratch and freezing individual portions instead. That way you control exactly what goes in the pot. Start with an aromatic veggie broth, seasoned with herbs instead of salt. Then, for a nutritious boost, bulk it up with fiber-rich beans, lentils or whole grains. Not to mention blending in greens like kale or spinach amps nutrition even more. Number 10. Swordfish. We understand the appeal of swordfish. Its robust flavor and meaty texture make it a sought-after delicacy for many, especially those who have enjoyed it over the years. However, as we age, it's crucial to reassess our dietary choices, particularly when it comes to fish like swordfish. Known for its high mercury content, swordfish can pose health risks for those over 60. Mercury is a heavy metal that, in excessive amounts, can lead to neurological issues and exacerbate chronic health conditions. As our bodies become more susceptible to environmental toxins with age, the impact of mercury can be more pronounced. But fear not, there are plenty of healthier alternatives. Consider swapping swordfish for salmon, a wonderful choice rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health and cognitive function. Another excellent option is mackerel, not king mackerel, which is also high in mercury, particularly Atlantic mackerel, known for its omega-3 content and lower mercury levels. Sardines, too, are a nutritional powerhouse, offering not only omega-3s but also calcium and vitamin D, crucial for maintaining bone health. Incorporating these fish into your diet can offer the same culinary satisfaction as swordfish, while significantly reducing your exposure to mercury. They can be grilled, baked, or added to salads, offering versatility in your cooking. By making this switch, you're not only treating your palate, but also supporting your health as you age gracefully. We hope that bringing light to these surprisingly unhealthy foods gives you ideas for better alternatives that nourish your 60-something body. Don't miss out. Be sure to check out my next video sharing the top 10 foods experts recommend you should eat more after 60. Remember, loading up on those disease-fighting superfoods makes it easier to limit risky eats. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back soon with even more uncomplicated healthy living tips you can actually stick to. See you in the next video.